3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Soul.
And I'm Dom.
And this is
Pretty Girl Privilege Podcast.
Period. So, today I decided to bring a special guest on here. I would consider this person kind of like a business partner, a friend, just somebody a mentor. I mean, somebody that I look up to. I mean, when you say the word business, especially black business, you can't say those words without thinking about Mr. Marwies.
What up, though? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
We doing good. Happy to have you.
I just want to salute y'all, man. I want to salute the queens for just doing y'all thing.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on the podcast. The platform is just being black in media right now. Just doing your thing too, man.
Appreciate you.
It's an honor to be here, though, for real.
I'm happy to have you. It's an honor to have you.
Yeah.
It is. It definitely is. So I am just meeting Mar for the first time today. So I want you to introduce yourself to us a little bit. Introduce yourself to our audience and let us know who you are.
So, I mean, a little bit about me, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. But I'm what you call like a serial entrepreneur. I know people kind of been throwing that word around lately. I've been seeing that in a lot of Instagram bios. And, but honestly, I'm a type of person that I feel like kind of learned different businesses throughout my journey and turn certain things that I learned into businesses now. And I invest and I pretty much do different things like that. And to get more into detail, I'm in the trucking industry now. I'm invested in that. Everybody knows I did the clubs for a minute. Invested a lot of times in that.
Everybody in the Burlington County area, you was at a Marwies party at some point. Whether it be a house party, a VFW booty shorts party, whether we was at Kelly's over the bridge, you know what I mean? You was hearing Marwies on the mic. You go to Pinnacle, Samba, any of those clubs Marwies was hosting, like, you had the clubs on live. You were the voice of the people. Like, Mar's the voice of the people when I was young. I feel me, I was a little 15-year-old young, you feel me, doing a little partying. More than I should have been, but that's how I met Mar. Like I said, I heard your voice before I ever heard you.
Where I'm at.
Yelling over a party, like, yo, throw your hands up.
And we was doing that, I started that journey, like, early. Like, people don't even know, like, I was DJing it. Like, I DJed my 8th grade dance.
Oh, wow.
Like, I was on hustle mode.
I was about to say, you was already on hustle mode. Yeah. You popped out, like.
So it's just kind of cool, kind of like, you know, dibbling, dabbling, seeing different DJs like DJ Ace, DJ Alamo from the town.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those cats was like DJing back in the day too. And they was like kind of inspiring me to kind of get into like promoting and then start getting into that. Jumping to Philly, doing Jersey. We just start taking over, yo. Like, getting with different celebrities and tapping into the radio station because our promotion team, the varsity league team, was so heavy at that time. That we was just pretty much having everybody funnel through, from Meek Mills to Nicki Minaj to Rick Ross, like all of them. And like when they were grinding, when they was trying to touch the people, like when they was like
Meek Mills,
when I'm a Balls drop, like yo, I was there. Like I remember when that song really first came out, and he performed that. So it's just like, you know, moments like that, just grinding, just being in the nightlife. You know, that's dope. Like I could definitely feel like that's dope. And for all the people that's out there promoting, I feel like just to drop a gem on that. Like now, I feel like the game kind of changed a little bit.
It definitely did. Like I feel like it's more about clout now. Yeah. It's like a class. You know, it's not people that's 100% dedicated like you. You know, that live that life, love that life.
Like we used to really pass out flyers.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Your own foot, passing out flyers in the schools.
Like
you know, at events. Nowadays, I feel like it's more or less for clout. It's like, oh, okay, let me just say I'm hosting this party. So I can meet celebrities or do whatever. Or
they're definitely not doing no footwork. It's social media. It's like, let me just blast this out to everybody on my IG. and hope they come.
Yeah, we had social media back then.
Not at all.
Talk about that on our last episode.
Well, it's like we did. We had
MySpace.
You had to wait for the fucking internet to dial up. We talked about all that. It wasn't on our phones. Like everything's on your phone now.
Yeah.
You don't have to be at a computer to get word out. That's why
That's
y'all on foot, blasting out flyers. Like people
Right.
don't do shit like that no more. They got social media.
Yeah, I think people kind of take advantage of the human touch now. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta do both.
Yeah, and back then it was like you really had to like touch the people. They really had to feel like you turned up the spotlight. You couldn't just. It was people that was trying to throw events then and was not having good events.
It was word of mouth.
too.
It was like I feel like most of the parties that I went to was because my homegirl called me like, "Yo, so and so having a party."
Yeah, my boy having a party.
Like, you know, you was calling your people. It wasn't more or less you just see a flyer like, "Oh, I'm going." You know, I'm online.
Yeah.
It was more or less word of mouth. Like, "Oh, so and so having a party," or "I got a flyer here," or you leaving school and the flyers outside. You're like, "Okay, we'll turn up."
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, like now, like as far as like the industry now. As far as like charging people to get in, and like people don't, I feel like the industry
when I
changes.
used to promote it, I'm getting it for free.
Yeah, real rap.
I'm like, no, I know more, nigga.
Yeah.
More, they got me here the week in the phone. That's why you come outside.
Yeah. And I'm sure promoting is also something that you age out of.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some people do and some people don't.
Right.
Depending on like your
Because you could throw the grown and sexy
What do you think your
and.
advice would be? Do you think that you should age out of it?
I mean, personally, yo, like, this is not to no shade or anything, but I feel like it comes a time where you don't want to be known as the grown party guy.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll be like, damn, that nigga so-and-so age, he's still promoting parties.
I dated a guy who was like in the financial industry, made a lot of money there, but he also made a lot of money promoting.
And that's fine. Like, if that, like, I always have a joy for it, so I think like I will always.
But I didn't like it though. I was like, I'm grown. Like, I don't want it to be partying. He's like, let's, you know, instead of going on a date or after our date, we gotta go stop at my party. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be at the party. I don't want to be at the club. Like, you know, like.
Partying too.
Yeah.
I did a lot of partying young, so I did definitely age.
We age out of it.
After a while, I just feel like as an older promoter, you should do like more seasoned events, and you shouldn't be like the guy. Like, it's kind of like rappers. Like, let the young boys have that kind of like, you know what I mean? Bow out after a while.
Yeah.
Own the club,
Right.
I mean, getting up, going to ownership.
That's what I'm
after
saying.
a while.
Buy some clubs at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You want to own something.
Yeah, so I think that's the end goal for anybody that's promoting to, you know, go that route.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I feel like it's a hot thing for a few.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I definitely had a good run though.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
And a few other people did too, but yeah, definitely.
And I mean, even after that point, you know, it was a new thing to the world, you know, the whole wake up now.
Yeah, remember
you know,
that?
Trend, everybody was waking up now, and if you wasn't, you was asleep.
Yeah.
Yo, we was snapping on the internet.
Shit. Like, if you don't know wake up now, what is
Remember that?
Forex is similar. I feel in regards to the negativity people bring towards you.
Well, I mean,
with it.
Like the bad publicity about it.
But I get it though. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like, wake up now, you was that nigga on top. Like, you were the first person I seen like grinding with that shit before I even knew what it was.
Word. So let me just explain. Like, Wake Up Now is a like multi-level marketing company, right? So that's like the same type of companies like Herbalife.
I did Herbalife. I definitely did Herbalife.
Like, ACN and all those different companies.
Yeah.
So with that being said, this was like a company that was all on direct sales. You just built a team on it. And I found out about it by my homie Zach. That was a LinkedIn that my roommate at the time, Taz, put out. And we kind of got on it. Like,
got like that.
And they was already involved in marketing, and we kind of all just connected. And there was another guy named JR at the time that was promoting with us at the time. So we was all like promoters. So we was like, you know what, yo, let's just
It was a switch.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing the same thing, but it was on a different level.
So I looked at it like, instead of me inviting somebody out to my party every week and making $20, I invited people into my party for $100 one time, and I got paid off that $100 1 month for like a year and a half. But I ended up inviting like 3,000 people.
Right. So you was making bread.
So imagine you making that 3,000. That 3,000, you know what I'm saying, every month.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You making bread.
But yeah, rest in peace, Wake Up Now, man.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I definitely
Scammers
did.
got involved. If anybody want to know what happened, the scammers got involved.
We know. They told me to put my 50 into 5,000, and I knew that wasn't real.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Rest in peace, man. But great things happen, man.
Yeah. All good things come to an end.
You know what, fuck it. So, honestly, like for I'm on to do it now.
What?
Are you dumb?
Yeah, what's
I mean,
up?
you're not dumb,
I know she know I'm not dumb. But are you dumb?
Are you dumb? We just want to let y'all people know. Don't come in my inbox telling me you can flip my Christmas money
Like
$50 to 5,000 and ask me, do I got chased? Do I have this? Do I have that? You're not fucking scamming me. Get out of my inbox. Stop asking me, do I want fucking digital art on every fucking picture I post? I don't want a fucking cartoon logo.
I don't need a cartoon logo. I got a logo. We straight. Like we are so straight. Or the random hi. Have you heard about the government loans? Like, nah, like chill out. Like I'm straight, like I'm flourishing. Like calm down.
Alone, like y'all be bugging.
Yeah, y'all be doing a lot. Chill out, trying to scam us. It's hard enough being black during a pandemic in 2020. We do not need y'all trying to scam us. Like,
I just had to throw out that segment in.
Yes.
Got on the topic.
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all bring that up, too.
I had an event. Like, I put the picture like, do you want digital art? Do you want digital? No.
Yes.
I don't want digital art.
So our Are You Dumb of the Week is the scammers. Like, stop trying to scam us.
Stop
like,
trying to scam people through social media and get a fucking job.
Get a job. Like, chill out. And that's not your side hustle. Like, that's not a side hustle. That don't count.
It's spam.
It's definitely spam. Nah, but all right. So, bring us up to date. So you saying that you had your run with promoting, right?
Yeah.
And now you don't live here. So let us know where you live. Let us know what's up.
Like I'm in between Charlotte and Atlanta, but I'm based in Atlanta now.
Okay.
So,
and what made you make the move to Atlanta?
I mean, just the black businesses, the aura, the culture. After a while, you kind of gotta, spread your wings and move where your brand grows.
It's gonna grow, yeah.
That's pretty much
I
my
spent
brand.
the weekend in Atlanta with this man. And I ain't want to come before home.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Come home. Like, it's just so much love down there. Like, everybody's doing something, so nobody. I feel like up here, it's like
crab in a barrel. Yep.
It's like you see somebody doing something, it's like, well, I'm not doing that. So why are you doing that?
Right.
It's like down there, everybody's doing something, so nobody's really worried about what you got going on. They supporting it.
Yeah.
It's like a black Hollywood. Like, everybody's really.
It's the Mecca, I heard.
Showing love. So,
yeah,
it was definitely.
It's like niggas don't really got time to be hating on nobody.
Because they grinding, they working on their own stuff.
They like, I own 2 businesses, I do this, I do that. You get everybody has something going on.
Yup.
Yeah.
It's like more of like, I feel more of a competition with guys down there with like, well, how much businesses you got?
Yeah.
What did you do this month?
Right.
It ain't like who you get or who got what. It's different conversations.
Yeah.
And it's just more success, and I like to be around more success, man. And I feel like you gotta surround yourself with more people like that.
Yeah.
If you really wanna, take it to another level.
Yeah.
Those are the people that help you too.
Yeah.
Definitely. Shout out to my crew.
Yeah, the team. Like exactly.
Surround yourself with like-minded people. Like, this podcast wouldn't be a thing if I didn't have like-minded people around me that believe in the dream. Right?
Exactly.
We all gotta work towards one thing. It's all about collaboration, not competition.
Yep.
And I feel like up here, it's about competition. I felt like when I went down there, it was more about collaboration. Like, I got a lot of info from other people. We networked.
Yeah.
We spoke about what we did. Like, even when I went to Charlotte, like, I met a lot of people, networked with them. It's just like everybody's real humble and cool down there. Up here, it's like you start telling people what you're doing and you're like, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's like that. I mean, I feel like, you know why I think, as a matter of fact, I do know why it's like that. And I think it's like that because if you look at the market,
Yeah.
people don't feel like they have an outlet up here.
They don't.
So when people get a little bit of buzz,
And it's not a lot of
it's like they be like,
opportunity
Yeah.
it's like they be like, no,
It
this
is
is
no
nice.
opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially where we're from. Like, we're from South Jersey. We're not from Philly. We're not from New York.
Yeah.
And then if you want to fit into that realm, you got to go to either place.
Yep.
And then it's like they make you feel out of place. It's
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, you're out in New York trying to rap. You're not from New York.
Yeah.
Right? You get what I'm saying? Or you're not from Philly.
Yeah.
So it's like we get caught up in this matrix of within ourselves.
Yeah.
And then it's like all this hidden talent that nobody knows about because we're just off the grid.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like that about. And I mean Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. The difference between Atlanta too is like everything was there. Every opportunity is there.
Yeah.
So you could be out to eat and bump into a producer.
Yeah.
But you say that, but it's like anybody that is mad that is not that much opportunity, they can't be mad at
No, you
people.
can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
That
actually
go
like
to
doing
Atlanta
it.
or go to New York or
Right.
go to Philly.
Right,
Say,
relocate.
Yo, this is what I do,
Mm-hmm.
and regardless or not, I'm gonna keep doing it to
No,
y'all.
yeah,
It is what it
everybody
is.
has that mindset,
I
though.
know, but
you gotta
that's
make your
what
own
every-
opportunity.
Yeah, and that's what you need if
Yeah.
you're in a small town or if
That's why I feel
you're
like
in
when
a.
you come from here, even from the north, like you gotta have had a hard grind.
Well, here's what I was going to say. I was going to piggyback off what y'all saying. I think that it has something to do with us just being from the Northeast, like in general. I think that our demeanor is different.
Oh, yeah,
We're meaner.
definitely.
We're mean. Like we have a cold exterior. So I feel like anytime you talk to somebody from the Northeast about anything, they like, what you trying to sell me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where if you go down south, you got that southern hospitality.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
you go to LA, they all, you know, butterflies and roses and weed. You know, it's like, we just mad. Like, we like, what's up? Like, you know, and I feel like that hinders.
It's hard to grow.
It's hard to grow and it's hard to grind because it hinders, like, everybody always think you're trying to sell them something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're defensive about it. When what I'm selling you could help you, you know? Like, it could be something that's really helping your life, but they just so angry, they're not trying to hear it.
Yeah.
So it definitely has something to do with just like just where we from. It's cold. It's a cold, hard Northeast, like, you know, like, so I think sometimes that definitely hinders it for sure.
And
But
I look at certain people that kind of did move away.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
They're doing better.
They're happy.
You know what I'm saying? And
Like-
sometimes your personality, I feel like it fit certain places.
Yeah.
You
No,
feel
that's
me?
true too. You gotta know yourself well enough to just be
Yeah.
like, I'm not here for this. Like,
Right.
I'm not here for all these angry people, all cold and bitter, you know? It's like, let me move somewhere else. And like you said, you moving to Atlanta, I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, I know a lot of people from, like, my little cousin Leah, shout out to Leah Lord, just moved down to Atlanta, and she's like, started her business out there. Her man started a business. He started trucking. He like doing something with trucking too, or whatever. So like, but they moved out there at a young age to start their lives out there because they didn't see that potential here, you know?
Right.
Like, and I totally got it. I'm like, good for you. Like, definitely get out and grow. Do whatever you need to do.
It's definitely a good place to be.
It is. It definitely is. But I will say, I don't want to sleep on everybody up here.
That is doing something.
That is doing
there is a
something.
good amount of people doing things.
Especially during this pandemic. Like, I feel like people came out. Like, black businesses, small black businesses came out. Everybody was like, this is what I do. Do you want it? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people started to really...
Everybody got real resourceful, and it's a shame that, and I don't want to, I'm playing devil's advocate, it's a shame that it took a pandemic.
Yeah.
But I feel like when people get against the wall, especially when people are losing their jobs,
Yeah.
you're not gonna pay your bills, you're up against the wall now. So
Yup.
it's like, I gotta now try to figure out what I can do on my own without needing help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm happy that it happened, because sometimes people need that wake-up call, but honestly, we gotta start believing in ourselves. Like,
You
your
do.
dream is a dream.
You gotta
Find
believe in
somebody else's
yourself.
dream.
That's...
And it doesn't matter how long it takes. I've been grinding with my brand for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
And I've seen the fruits of my labor 10 times over, and I've also been through the worst times that anybody could ever experience.
Yeah.
But you just gotta believe in yourself. It starts with you. And I think that's the issue. That's why I said a lot of people waited till their backs were against the wall and they had no other choice.
To
But
do it.
I'm happy that it happened and continue to flourish. It's your year. You've done it.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. Is
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah,
The
it's
hardest
starting.
part is believing in yourself to start.
It's...
Once you start and you see the feedback you get from other people, just seeing your ideas come to life, that is one of the best feelings in adrenaline rushes I can ever say.
Yeah, and one thing I want to piggyback off of that, don't try to chase nobody's dream that's not yours.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to chase nobody else's dream. It's not as simple. Owning a business is not as simple as being like, okay, well, she's doing that. I think I could do something similar to that. Like, no. What you believe in. Like, what's in your heart? Like, what do you really have that's going to your passion for that is going to carry you throughout all the hard times that business brings? Because business brings hard times, like, period. Like, and you got to be ready to, like, be like, I'm so passionate about this that it don't matter. Like, I won't eat for a week. I'll do whatever I got to do to make my dream come true. And if it's somebody else's dream, you're not going to have that. It's not going to go nowhere. And you're just wasting your time.
For real. You heard it first. She said, don't follow other people's dreams.
Don't follow nobody's dream but your own.
Sidebar.
And just to piggyback on her, like, if you're not really passionate, it's just not going to work.
It's not.
It's
not.
And don't get me wrong, it could work if you ain't passionate about it. But let's see how the competition to the person who is passionate about it outlasts. So what happens is passion is really the bag. Like, that's really gonna get you the bag.
Passion's the drive.
Yeah, that's gonna really get you the bag.
Like, you have to love what you do in order to put in work. You have to put in work into what you love in order for it to become a reality.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't believe in whatever you're selling, how am I going to believe in what you're selling?
That's right.
For sure.
You got to give you all of that, and that's what makes it makes it so authentic too, and it's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel, like I said, I think that's one of the biggest adrenaline rushes. It's like taking drugs for me. When I take an idea out of my head and I make it come to life, it's something I'm very passionate about, and they get great feedback from it. Like, so just be yourself. Trust me, it will last a lot longer.
And it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Like, being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. And like, I feel like we gotta be real about that, because some people don't feel like doing this. They don't feel like doing the legwork. They don't want to work 24 hours a day. They want to work 9 to 5, like, you know, and come home and do whatever they gotta do. So if it's not for you, then it doesn't have to be. Like, it's not, there's no...
Yeah, don't make it a trend. Don't just open a business
because you see everybody opening a business. If you don't have it, then you don't do it. Because that's one thing I've learned, because I've been through a lot, like, and done a lot of things. Like I said, I did Herbalife and things like that. And I feel like people are like, dang, I'm not doing Herbalife anymore. And I feel bad. I'm like, nah, I'm not, y'all. And I had a lot of people that were under me in Herbalife. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't do it anymore. And it's like, you can't call me for that advice about Herbalife. I got to redirect you to somebody else because I don't do it anymore, you know? And it's like, it taught me that, like, nah, like, with AJE, this is here to stay. This is for life. Like, you always gonna be able to call me about AJE. Like, that's my name. That's my child's name on that. You know, like, I don't play about mine. Like, so you gotta be in it for life. Like, you can't just give people a little tease or something and then just be out on them. They're gonna be looking at you like, what's up? So real quickly, definitely, because we are talking about Black businesses, and we have a drink of the week every single week. We got to shout out to Be Right Back Infusions, our girl Breezy. Yeah, she sponsored our drinks this week. Thank you so much, Shiz. I got the hen dog, and so had the Rita. It's a margarita with the tequila. It's good though. It's real good, girl. So thank you.
All right, so back on to the one thing I do want to talk to you about is the Melanin Market. I'm a walking testimony of the Melanin Market. I mean, the first one you had, of course, you reached out to me, asked me to be on board. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Over my years working with BE, I had a lot of bad experiences with vending.
Yeah, like vending events.
Doing vending events or paying $100 to be somewhere and then only making $175 after I lugged all my shit there, or just, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of bad experiences I had with vending. I mean, I definitely had some events here and there that, you know, really raised some money, but I didn't see I progressed within it and tried it, and after a while I did try to get tired of it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to vend, but my boy reached out to me like, yo, we're about to start this Melanin Market in our hometown. We're from New Jersey, 609. Shout out to
Girl, little hometown, what up?
So he was like, yo, I'm about to do something in our hometown. We're gonna have a big Melanin Market at one of the like monuments in our town, which is JFK. Everybody knows JFK is from Borough. So I'm like, cool, let's do it. Let's see how it goes. The first Melanin Market, a lot of people came out. I know I made a lot of money. I was like, okay, this is a little something. Like, you know, this is something I can look forward to.
Right.
My boy said, well, we have another one in less than 6 months. I'm like, all right, we in there. And when I say, just in regards to the businesses that showed up first time around, I want to say maybe it was a little less than 100.
Yeah.
Because, everybody didn't really
First time
understand the
around,
idea of it. You know how that goes.
Yeah, it was like 75, 80.
That's what I'm saying. So,
that's crazy.
But by the second go around,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was to the point where they had to open another section of JFK.
Yeah.
There were like 250 businesses plus that came out. I mean, they probably heard the word of mouth for the money that was coming in. They might have seen the pictures, the videos, just how much love and how many people came out to the event. And I think the one thing that made the market so special is the fact that you guys did not charge customers to come in. You did not have to pay entry fee. They solely made their profit off of us coming out and showing our giving us a platform. And I think that made it good for the customer because the customer didn't feel pressured. So they came out. It was like, okay, even if I don't buy nothing, I can go out and meet people, network, and I don't have to get in.
I want to buy something,
And I think on the second Melanin Market, I can easily say I might have paid maybe $125 per table. And I walked out of there with $2,600 in profit. 4 hours.
I remember those days.
Dang.
She used to take off work like the Melanin Market is coming.
26.
4 hours.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
$2,600.
Dang.
And I called Mark afterwards. I'm counting my bread. I'm like, yo, we did it again. They didn't think about it this
Yo, this is
time.
the first time I'm hearing that.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
so that's like
you said a lot. You said a
yeah.
lot. You said an over amount, but I didn't know it was 26.
That's like a good success story for you to hear.
Crazy
Like,
off
who's
of
gonna
accessories.
$2,600 in, 4
It's
hours.
not like you sell expensive stuff.
Right.
Like, I want y'all to understand
To be
that.
honest,
Right.
like, that was like,
That's
so the
crazy.
first Melanin Market was when I first launched my shade line. So I feel like everybody see me at the first one. They're like, all right, we gotta go back out and get our shades. Like, I'm out there like
Yeah.
type pony, like $15. What's good? Like, I got $2. So even at the second Melanin Market, I can honestly say I maybe made $400 off of clothes.
Wow.
And the other 2,200 were glasses. I sold over like 290 pairs of shades that day.
Yeah.
And I was even giving people discounts.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you want all 4 of them? Bitch, 4 for 30.
Yeah.
So, I'm giving people deals like them, right? And that's how I was raised. Like, I feel like I was raised up on that culture. So it's like, I went out there, and it's also me. Because I'm not going to say everybody made crazy bread that day, but just somebody like me who has a platform and a personality. Like, I think a lot of people like them if they could see me.
Yeah.
They knew my product, they didn't know me.
Right.
I think that played a huge part. But
Right.
That gave me a huge, shout out to my boy Marweed.
Yeah, that's
And it's a
so
lot of
dope. You
other
can't
people
beat
I
that.
made good money that day. We always out there grinding. Shout out to my boy Jesus People,
Oh, Jesus, people.
David. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Change Jamel.
That's the way you look out for
Shout out to my girl Takira with the art. Like,
Yeah.
we was all out there
Diary
just
of a
grinding.
Cupcake went up. I see y'all.
Diary of a Cup. Yo, the
They-
banana pudding.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
they
she
killed it.
she's throwing the market, killing it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Stuff,
real.
It was good seeing my people. We all vibe off each other. The energy, like, it just was a great thing. And he created a vibe in our town. I mean, and now it's expanding. Like, my boy, it's kind of like, I ain't gonna get no tidbits, so the interview will come out soon. But it's kind of like what I was saying about people see where we from, but don't realize that our dreams are so much bigger. Like, he's about to take this shit international.
Yeah.
So let him know what's going on.
Yeah, so
talk to
all
him.
right, so dang, that was a hell of
I'm
an
sorry,
introduction.
That was
Like, I'm
good
over here,
intro.
like, bro.
Like, how you following that? What's up with it? Nah,
So like the Melanin Market, y'all gotta look at it like this. We talking about the club stuff. So the club stuff that came from charging people to get in, right, and then having a great time in the club. But I started noticing that, wait a minute, I'm bringing black people together, supporting the rap music, everything, but I'm almost like a part of that culture where I'm bringing everybody together just to turn up.
Right.
So now if I'm doing events, I'm looking at myself like, all right, I kind of want to still do events, but do it when I want to do it.
Yeah.
Do it maybe on a concert scale or different scale. But when it comes to bringing black people together now, I've been had the vision before, like all the riots and all the where you see the culture going down, where everybody helps.
And let me know, because the first Melanin Market, I want to say, was back in 2017. Let's just
it was 2000.
Put that out here, because it definitely was about 2 years.
Yeah,
So,
the first.
it was before, like you said.
Yeah, we developed the business in 16, and we our first one was 2017.
Okay.
And so yeah, we 3 years in now, about to be 4, because 21 is, right? Well, yeah, 21.
That's
So,
what-
Yeah, we
4
here.
years basically. So so I thought about it like with my partners or whatever. Shout out to Corey, shout out to Arrington. Those is my other co-founders of the Melanin Market, and we pretty much thought about it like, yo, why don't we bring people together for the right reasons? You know what I'm saying? Other than just turning up, let's turn the dollar up. You know what I mean? Because if you really look at it out here, if you really look at it out here, the black dollar right now, it don't stay in our community that like a few hours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
real.
So for you to make 2,600 in 4 hours, that doesn't happen in the black community at all. Unless it's, you know what I'm saying, maybe on a legal way, but not on the legit. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Let's be honest. So we're incubator, like I created, like with my team. That's what we need. Like that's what we need. So I look at it like, let's bring black people together for these reasons. And we started off at JFK. And I moved to Atlanta now, and we just moving through the East Coast. But I just was in Miami. We going to Arizona in the top of the year, and I'm just going, just Houston, just every city, man. I just pretty much been traveling to and linking up with different entrepreneurs, and that's pretty much what it's about. And really, like, I've really been getting with a lot of youth entrepreneurs. So shout out to like the youth entrepreneurs out there, because I feel like it's so big right now that I wish that we had, like, think about it now.
I was one of none.
It's like cool to be an entrepreneur now. So I kind of do love that spirit is out for like the black community to kind of like not worry about the drugs, and let's pick up a brand, let's pick up a business, an LLC. Like, that's really what's going on right now.
I'll be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I know the cops be watching me when I be doing my
gosh.
You feel me? Because they see I'm moving work, but they not illegal.
Exactly, real talk. So
can I just interrupt you real quick? I just want to say something. I had a conversation with somebody recently, and I just want to let y'all know, like, the men that are in the streets, y'all are some of the most intelligent men on this earth.
Yes.
Yes. You can sit and sell drugs and move up a platform and build a life for yourself and build a cash flow for yourself. You can take all of that and put it into a business.
Yes. You got all that entrepreneurial spirit in you. Like, you got it in you.
Replace that illegal whatever you doing with some legal shit.
Yeah, that's it. Flip it.
I got the mindset.
Y'all flip everything.
I know sell drugs, and it's like, yo, you could be taking energy and putting it into something else.
And not just your rap career.
Nah.
And not just your rap career, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on the side, but you know what I mean? Like, you got to focus on something else.
Look at that like a career. Don't look at that like a business.
Yeah.
Not your rap career. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Because it's cool to put, but if it's not really bringing you that much money back,
right,
you need to invest in a mentor. Like, pay a mentor.
That's
There's a bunch of courses out here, a bunch of stuff that people can jump on.
But be careful, because there's a lot of scammers doing that too. You know, be careful, be careful.
Willy-nilly to go ahead and
I mean, do your research, you know, pay attention to what you're doing.
Don't know nothing about credit.
Right, for sure.
You know, doing it. Reach out to them.
Do your research and know where you put your money at, but definitely invest your money into somebody who can help you, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, I hate seeing, I know so many people are just so smart and they just put it into the wrong stuff.
Yeah, and that's like we talking about, it's not for everybody. Like, so if you got you out here in the street, it's like, come on, bro. Like, put that where you can.
You got turned from ghost to
where you can.
St. Patrick. You
got like, you know what I'm saying? Put it where it's legal, for sure, for your family. You know what I'm saying?
So like, to kind of just bring back where I was at, like, so I kind of like sped it up a little bit when I came to Atlanta, and now we kind of got to the black tech space. And that's another market that I just want to put out there for all the upcoming entrepreneurs. Get into tech, please. Get into coding, get into it. So I got into it, and we developed the app. It's called the Melanin Market. You can download it. Honestly, by the time y'all see this, it's gonna be on the App Store. We're gonna do beta testing right now.
Download the app. Melanin Market.
So it's on.
All the directory you need to link you to any black business you desire.
So the number one app for all black business owners and entrepreneurs. And not only that, we actually have a lot of different, I will call it categories in the app. And just to explain it real quick, man, we got Melanin Music, where we're gonna be highlighting dope, all independent artists out there. So if you're looking for that platform, y'all know I got the club background, so I always like to tie it on the DJs. They're gonna be featured on my app, and we're gonna be doing different pools and getting everyone's music played with the DJs that we work with. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to give a platform for the artists as well, the businesses. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's on the App Store, Apple Play, Google, the Melanin Market. You can register. You can hit us up, info@themelaninmarket.com. Just hit us up, and I'll make sure you guys can lock in. Go to the website, www.themelaninmarket.com. And yeah. So those are the plugs, man. Shout out to VA for making all that daggone money. This is crazy.
He can't get over it. He's like 2600.
That's crazy because that's, I mean, for real, that's really what it's about.
Yeah.
For entrepreneurs to be able to come out and meet their supporters.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't have faith in vending, but when I came to an event in my hometown, there were people that I haven't seen in years. People I went to elementary school with, like, oh my God, girl, I've been seeing stuff online. It's just so different in person. And it gives people like me who have the drive, have the content, have the look, have the brand. It gives us a platform for people to meet us and for people to get to know us and know what's behind the brand. And that's all I've been doing this year is branding. I want people to know who I am. Like, you trust in my product, but I feel like I've always had better luck when people get to meet me. They're like, okay, now I get it. It all makes sense.
Because when you meet your people, not only can you sell to them, but they'll understand what they support. And you already know you do. You know what I'm saying? So for like, even like, because we chilled a lot of different times, but it kind of even made our friendship even grow. Like doing business together and now be able to make money.
That's why you're kind of like a mentor. Like, I'm like, yo, I need to go tomorrow for a little bit of advice for me. You can put me on. Like, you get it? Like, you've given me so many opportunities, and that's the thing. Like, it even allowed me to build my own opportunities within your platform. So it's like, that's what it takes, though. It takes a community, to do everything that you're doing. And it's like I can help you, you can help me. You know, each hand watch each other.
And that's how I feel like, as far as the Black community, I know y'all listening. That's the type of time we gotta be on. Like, if you a hater, I hope you stay broke.
Oh.
Like, real rap.
And life is short to be broke or boring.
Okay.
Because if you hating on somebody, it really don't make sense. Because everybody that's really doing stuff,
you wouldn't hate. You wouldn't have no time to hate if you was really working, if you was really grinding. For sure.
It don't make sense.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Inspire you. You shouldn't want to hate on somebody you see doing something good. It should inspire you. Like, and that's what I want to do. Like, I always feel like everything I do is to let somebody know that knows me. Like, well, I know her, so like, you know, I could probably follow my dreams.
I could do it too. If she could do it, I could do it.
That's real rap.
You can't do exactly what she's doing though. Okay? You can't try to be her. Just try to be you. Be the best you.
Put the same type of work in.
Exactly. Take the work ethic, but not what she doing. That's weird, y'all. Like, that's
Dom want everybody to be themselves. Dom ain't playing with that.
That's a big thing. Like, you know, you gotta do what you good at. You can't do what somebody else is good at. You're not gonna get nowhere. Just know that. That's important.
Real rap. That's real talk.
It's so important to tell y'all twice.
Yeah, I had to tell y'all.
For real though.
I told her like 3 times in this show. It's all good.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, when it comes to the app, like, people can register when it comes to the artists, businesses, from doctors, lawyers, to contractors, to everything under the sun.
Subscribe as well.
Yeah.
You want your business on a platform, I'm telling you, like, in regards to the premiums, y'all going to Amazon, let me tell y'all right now, Amazon taking 70% of your profit, and they're not even, they're pushing you to the back of the algorithm.
They are. So what I'm gonna do is
I'm gonna to the Melanin Market.
Real rap. We really gonna push all our advertising towards everyone just shopping on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or at least just find it.
The premiums are cheap. I'm telling you, you want to get on it now, especially because it's going to be a platform where people can see your brand, people can shop your brand, and you're paying a low price every month to pretty much have your stuff marketed. Why pay Facebook, you know, $20 to promote for you in a month?
You gonna turn out a month? What? Advertising? What?
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot, you gonna need that a week.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
You pay that money, you in the Melanin Market app, you get
you get promotion all month for the year. So that's pretty much how it works. You subscribe for the year, you subscribe for the month, and everything is for the low.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Nah, that's super fire. Cause like when y'all was talking about the Melanin Market, I'm like, yeah, they doing a lot around my way too. I love it. It's like a beautiful thing. But it's like, I'm like, the hardest thing about shopping in the Black community, when we talk about how the dollar leaves us in, 30 seconds or whatever,
Yeah.
it's like how you find, like you gotta hop onto the Black business page on Facebook, like, yo, who got a whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be OD
You
in.
can make me a 3-story cake that spins with glitter.
By, yup, yeah.
The baby
By
DJ.
6
Oh, they want
o'clock,
the baby
like,
DJ.
yeah, like, that joint
We
be.
do be wanting too much to spend.
Yeah, and then posted like what I got versus like, nah, like you gave me 3 hours. Like that's wild. Like don't do it.
I'm
Don't
telling you,
do
one
it.
thing I don't like, and I do want to touch on that,
Yeah.
and it's to argue dumb too. Stop. You have one bad experience with a Black business
Come
that you
on.
feel is a bad
Come
experience.
on.
And
Come
you drag
We
them.
had to
better
talk about
preach.
this on this episode for
You
sure.
better
You
preach.
drag them. Let me tell you, you know how many times I walk into Walmart, all these places that I still.
The
I
Chinese
I go
store.
to
I don't
Target.
care. Y'all favorite
But
spot
still,
be disrespecting me.
exactly.
Chick-fil-A.
Y'all
Like,
go to
Man,
your
they
local
messed-
businesses,
man, I went to a
they treat
Chinese
y'all like
store.
this,
yeah,
and y'all
see,
come back to the next day, order your 4 wings and fried rice.
Yup.
always.
And
You don't bash
you don't
nobody
bag
else.
them online, but let a Black business get your package there a day late. And it don't got nothing to do with them. UPS probably messed up. Or you go to a place and it took too long for the food. Stop bashing us online.
Yes.
Like, you're our biggest worst enemy. It's like you want to find a way to bring a Black person down. We gotta stop doing that. I
Yes.
understand if the customer service sucks.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a different story.
it is.
But there's little people like me. I've had bad experiences where it was out of my control. And I
Yeah.
feel like you wait for your package from Fashion Over for 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like we
But
go
yes.
through
you
it
don't
too
get your
much,
shit
bro.
in 3 days for me.
Yeah.
You want to email me and try to charge back stuff. Like that, to me, that's just lame. Like,
crazy.
if
Yeah.
we're the ones carrying everything on our back, we're one person. I'm
Yeah.
my marketing team. I put my packages together.
Yep.
I put my clothes together.
Yep.
I'm the person that you're talking to when you do hit up customer service.
Right.
I create my website.
Right.
I run 4 social media accounts.
Right.
I'm one person and I work a 9 to 5 and take care of a kid.
Right.
That's a lot.
And you
Right.
you put more pressure on me.
You a daggone superhero.
Like,
She
I was
just
about
did
to say,
16
y'all put
jobs.
pressure on me.
Yeah,
Y'all put
yeah.
these other businesses
Real
that are
talk.
being ran by millions of employees.
Exactly.
I'm just talking, and this is not even personal because I haven't been through that in a while. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
nowadays I
yeah.
feel like people are more sensitive to it, but the people who are not, please be more sensitive. I don't
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah. That's important to know. Like,
That was really like, I'm sorry to go off. but,
Nah.
like,
no, that needed to
That
be
makes
said
me
on this
upset.
episode. I'm glad you brought that up because
I
it's like
feel
have
you.
some grace with your people. Period.
And
Like,
then a lot of people are trying businesses for the first time. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta build out. When I first started 10 years ago, I didn't know every fucking thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no mentors.
Yeah.
So it was trial and error. And
yeah.
there was some people who understood and some people who didn't. And
Yup.
it's just like, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta
Yup.
give y'all people a chance.
That's
Yup.
what I'm talking.
All
Yup.
gonna win. And that could be the one time that you say some shit and somebody give up one of their dreams.
Yup.
You done spam them online.
Get the
or
most.
super
Yeah.
crazy.
Get the
I didn't
most.
even think of it
No,
like
but that's
that.
the
Oh.
stop.
Did them dirty.
I was my most sensitive when I first started out. We talked
Yeah,
about that.
nah,
And
you're
that's
right,
nothing to
that's
do with- I
right.
got an interview with
That's
Mark.
right.
But
Right.
in the beginning, I cared so much about what people thought.
Yeah.
And if somebody
yeah.
said one, it could take 100 people could say something good, but as soon as that person said one thing bad, I'm like, damn, should I even be doing this?
Right.
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 Right. I might as well
It
give
only
up.
takes that one time, and y'all really gotta stop doing it to people because you dimming people's light.
It is
And
not that serious.
Try it again. There's so many times I
That's
tried
the
it
haters.
again.
That's
Yeah.
the hater
I've
vibes.
had bad experiences with people I know personally with their business, and I'll try again, and I've had the best experience.
Yeah.
You gotta just give them a chance.
Most of us is doing it all on our own. But the weight of the world on our shoulders. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
always. Like, we
Shit
black
happens.
people. We got a lot going on. Like I said, it's hard enough being black in the pandemic in 2020. Like, we don't need y'all, our people, like, bashing us. Like, chill out. Calm down.
Real shit.
Y'all
I see
okay.
too much of that lately. I'm sorry.
But at the same time, black businesses have your shit together, though.
No, that too.
Like, have your shit together.
Get y'all fucking customer service together. That, and honestly, that's one of the
Biggest
things
thing.
Exactly.
It's the biggest
When I
thing.
do see people complain, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's messy. Like,
That is. All right.
come on, y'all
Give
gotta
me
learn
one
to
bad
talk to
experience. Don't give me
people.
3. Like, you know, like, come on. Just be better. But I'm still not going to blast you. Like, I'm
No,
still
that's
not
another
going to
thing. I'm
blast
still
you.
not gonna blast you, but you still get your stuff together. Like,
Yeah.
gotta-
Keep
you
it
gotta be
tight.
serious. Like,
Keep it
that's
tight,
another
y'all.
thing. It's a lot of people find the line. It's kind of like what you were saying. It's like people like, oh, I can run a business and just think it's just so easy.
Yeah.
And then now you got 10 back orders. Your supply didn't even get here yet. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing too
Right.
much.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Some of y'all gotta slow down.
Yeah.
Because you're not even meaning to give people a bad customer service experience. You don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're
That's why
doing.
we said seminars. Talk to people you know who have businesses.
Right.
YouTube. Everything's on fucking YouTube.
Everything
like,
on YouTube.
YouTube University.
Anything.
Time
Yes.
management, manage your time better. Just try to find different ways to be a better entrepreneur. And that's why I said I'm not going to blame it on the customers because there are some people that give. I've even had bad customer experience from people multiple times.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put you on blast, but you just got to get your shit together.
Just, you know, keep it tight. Don't give them, you know, we always say we got to work harder than everybody else. You know that. We was all raised like that. We got to work harder than everybody else. So work harder than everybody else.
Nah, like, so basically what they're saying in a nutshell, guys, is be like Chick-fil-A.
Nah, Chick-fil-A be messing my shit up too. I don't care. I know it's slander for y'all, but Chick-fil-A don't be having my shit right all the time.
Chick-fil-A give a bad damn.
Nah, the Chick-fil-A in Brunswick is trash.
Yo, I don't know.
I fuck with Chick-fil-A.
But definitely, customer service-wise, be like Chick-fil-A though, because they will always fix it. They'll correct it. They take accountability. So you're right. You're right.
I'm not about to hit up Chick-fil-A about the Brunswick Chick-fil-A because I just know that they do better than that, and it's just one bad apple.
Right.
So that's why I wouldn't do that.
Yep.
But y'all nuggets be dirty.
So when y'all,
Hey, yo.
everything tastes like dirt with some crack sprinkled on top. But yeah, for real, like keep it, you know, keep it right, keep it tight. I know I'm never gonna blast y'all. I'm never gonna do that to my people, but just keep it right. Like don't OD on people. Like be respectful, y'all. Cause I'm always gonna be supporting y'all and telling everybody to buy y'all stuff, and any of y'all messing stuff up and it's coming back to me. It's crazy, like it's wild. Like don't do it, okay?
Y'all, I done had a couple people mess up some networking experience.
Yeah, you have. She always trying to link people, and then she's like, dang, so-and-so didn't pay so-and-so. Like, that's not,
Oh, man,
that's not a vibe.
About that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're not going to touch.
Not a vibe.
All positivity 2021.
Yes, all positivity, all black businesses, all flourishing. Melanin Market is going to help you flourish. Hop on that as soon as you possibly can.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah. That's pretty much the vibe. www.themelaninmarket.com. Check me out. Shout out to Highway, blow you down the bridge.
Hey. Yeah. We's happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
It was good to meet you. Thanks for holding the queens down.
Yes,
Thanks for teaching her everything you taught her, because she taught me everything you taught her, and everything she's ever learned.
It's full circle.
It's full circle. It like
read the separation, y'all. I tell people that all the time.
That's how it
Anything you want to do,
That's how it
there's
goes.
every sixth person knows somebody that can help you do whatever you want to do.
exactly.
You just gotta network.
You got network. You got network.
Let me just say something on networking. Yo, networking will forever change everyone's life.
Forever.
So if you don't network for real, you're not really looking for it for your life to change in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody who kind of life changed they network at some point where it was like, all right, it's your time now. Like somebody did something for that person. It was always like some break involved with a person. Everything's always involved with somebody else. So if you're not really, if you're looking for something big, you got to get involved. And it could be one person or whatever, but when it comes to soul, this VE right here, like, man, like, we crossed paths a lot of different times, and it just got to the point where it was just like, all right, let's network.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like people around this party.
Yeah, like, we was partying, like, we wasn't meant to do business.
Spend my shit at the club.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, I definitely been the same. I feel like me and Mar are very similar.
Yeah, so-
Dom as well. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't know Dom's journey, but Dom has been a lot of places and done a lot of things. And I think that's why we relate a lot. I think that's why I relate a lot to Mar. I can honestly say, if you're from where we're from, there was never a time where Soul wasn't doing something. Or where Mar wasn't doing something. We always were out there. Like, people knew, like, oh, well, she doing this now, or she doing music, or now she taking pictures, and now she making clothes. And when Mar was like, oh, he throwing parties, now he doing this, you know, now he doing the Melanin Market. Like, it's kind of like always keeping yourself relevant, always just doing. And I tried so many different things throughout my life just to figure out what I did love and what was my niche. And I feel like with networking, I'm the type of person, I use the plant seed method.
Right.
So I like to plant different seeds with different people in different places and just watch them grow.
That's right.
So it's like, if I go do an interview with this person, and then I go do a photo shoot with this dude, and then I go here and do something else with this person, then I go do an event here.
Yeah.
Within the next month, I got all this content that's coming out. People are like, okay, this is an interview with her here. This is a photo shoot that she did here. And that's how I am when it comes to networking. I like to plant seeds with different people, and it helps grow your network. It's like, if this person spoke to my picture, then I'm getting his following. And this person I did an interview with, everybody that was in that room, I'm going to get their following.
Right.
And if I do this event, everybody that I link with and give them flyers, I'm going to get their following.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
So you just kind of got to be everywhere at one time.
Yep.
Sort of.
Yep. For sure. I love it. Bars for sure. That's definitely a gem. I need to watch this episode with a notepad. We should have said that from rip, like with a pen and a paper. Take notes on this one. But yeah, that's a lot of black business gems all in one. I like it. What y'all think?
I think so too. And Dom, what's really good? Like what?
What we talked about, what was really good. Mostly, I want to talk about the scammers, like the scammers, the loans, these government loans that y'all gonna be locked up for in a year or two, and all that stuff. I want to talk to y'all about. So I think that's the biggest thing. Like that was really good. Like we touched on that already.
It was really good. And are you dumb?
Yeah, exactly, for sure. So that's that. That's that on that. We got an OG gem.
Definitely. I mean, when it comes to business, because like you said in our first episode, I am third generation strong black business owner woman. My grandmother was a business owner. My mother's a business owner. My mom has had a barbershop, hair salon for 15 years. Mm-hmm. She's been in the game for damn near 30 years.
That's what's up.
Like, you know, I come from a hustler, so my mom always told me when it comes to business, like it kind of piggybacks off of what you said. My mom always said, find what you love. Mm-hmm. You'll never be able to be successful in what you do if it's not what you love. You're not going to put the work in if you don't love it. Mm-hmm. And it's no point in putting work into something you don't love.
That you don't love.
So it goes both ways. You got to love what you do, and you got to put the work in to get what you want.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's a formula that we sat and spoke about, and that's why I said it took me to go into different things and really figure out what I loved, and if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But we have to figure out who we are, what we want, and we just have to work towards it.
Yeah.
And as long as you have a plan, it don't matter how long it takes.
Damn.
Yep.
Y'all is going hard.
There you go.
Y'all going ham.
There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's an OG gem for you right
okay. All right, y'all. Well, this is the Black Business episode of the PGP podcast. So, you ready to sign out?
Y'all, it's your girl Soul. I'm happy my boy Mark came through. You feel me?
Of course.
I just want to say thank you to him for anything. And like I said, follow Mark. Let him know your social media handles, where they can find you at.
My social media is at Marweez, MARW, 2 E's, 3 Z's. Don't sleep on me, man.
Don't forget the 2 E's.
Don't forget the 2 E's, 3 Z's now. And then, of course, at the Melanin Market is the brand. So, yeah.
So follow my boy.
Y'all,
of course.
Make sure y'all subscribe if you're a small business to the Melanin Market app. I'm already on that joint. I'm telling you, I put my word behind it.
Yes.
If you bang with my brand, you definitely need to be on that app. I'm telling you, like you heard my story. You know, I got the bag with the Melanin Market.
Facts.
And thank you for coming to PGP.
Yo, thank you. And thank you for interviewing with us too.
No,
like just off the love. So look out for
trust me, that's why I was like, I gotta have you so support me in.
It worked out perfect. That was good.
And that's what I'm talking about.
That's that networking. That's that networking.
The interview going to drop. The app going to drop.
Yeah.
The bag's going to drop.
Exactly.
But y'all, like I said, it's your girl Soul, and life is too short to be born or broke.
And it's your girl Dom, and life is too short for anything but good vibes.
And this is
Pretty Girl Privilege Podcast. We out.